Oh, ladies and gentlemen, spoilers are now out for My Hero Academia's next upcoming chapter 352. It's hell early in the morning for me. I hate it, but yo, the spoilers look insane. Only 3 panels are out currently from the release of this video. The entire chapter is out as always with text leaks, so we're about to just jump straight into it. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe. Since Black Clover is on break, I will not break this promise again. We will be doing more My Hero Academia content on this channel. I know a lot of you might not like this current arc, but honestly, I'm kind of enjoying it. And we're right now in the middle of Dabi versus Todoroki, one of my favorite fights so far. So honestly, let's just jump straight into it. Yo, jumping straight into it. So from the panels released, we see Todoroki, or I guess they're all Todoroki, so I guess Shoto. We see Shoto training. He's got an X on his body. I think he's training both his fire and ice. We see Shoto and Dabi, Shoto and Toya, sorry, collide. Fucking amazing art. And in the final panel, it looks like Todoroki is won. It looks like Shoto wins and Dabi's dead. I don't even know what that. Yo, the final panel looks insane. This is thumbnail material. So with that said, let's just jump straight into the text leaks because I think that's what everyone here is for. So the chapter begins with a flashback of the students in the dorms the night before the war started. Deku is questioning whether Shoto will actually fight his brother, and he says it is his duty because he's not sure whether Endeavor will keep his word, and Dabi is a reflection of the Todoroki family's sins. To be honest, is it a reflection of the Todoroki family sins? I really still feel like Endeavor is really the family sin, but I mean, okay. He then shows the special technique he developed and makes his chest light up. Deku remembers the training he was doing and Kaminari starts poking it, saying that it doesn't burn even if he touches it, but it's hard for Shoto to keep focusing. It doesn't burn even if he touches it. What is that X? I don't understand. Shoto then explains that if consists of applying the properties of Flash Fire Fist to both sides of his body simultaneously, using the heart as the center, making the hot and cold blood circulate throughout his body and come into balance. What? Is he circulating hot and cold blood? Midoriya is like a cold fire and Shoto begins to get lost in thought, saying that his father wanted to perfect a son who could use ice to reduce the heat in his body, but in fact he is a walking path in the opposite direction. He himself has found a meaning to his existence, and because of this, he smiles at Deku. That's my power. Thank you. Yo, flashbacks to when Deku told him, it's your power, Todoroki. Oh, dude, the festival arc was so good. White blade of frosty fire. He says that is the way Dabi can cool his head a little. Dabi is thrown backwards by the impact but shoots pillars of flame from his hands to balance himself up. He analyzes the situation, seeing that Shoto has a body strong enough to withstand the heat of his flash fire and produce ice cold enough to overpower his flames. Yo, Shoto was just winning at this point, but he doesn't stop for a second and already starts directing all this heat towards the ground. Shoto realizes that he has lost focus and will need to prepare his attack again, but huge pillars of flame emerge from the ground. What? Dude, what? Dabi shouts that it's not possible to change the tracks of your life and that they represent the limit of superhuman society. The two are destined to follow similar paths. The flames start to bend and we see that the 3 sidekicks are covered in wounds but doing their best to elevate the situation. They say they agree with everything Shoto said and fall to the ground, causing him to apologize and for Burnin to repeat what he said earlier, that thanking or apologizing is a waste of energy. Even so, he shouts, "Thank you so much." Dude, the sidekicks are actually doing stuff. This is what I wanted to see more in My Hero Academia. More team battles. This is something, I know I hate to compare these two, but this is something Black Clover does really well. One of my favorite fights in this series was the Stain fight. Dude, when Todoroki and Deku and Ida teamed up in the Stain fight, that was a really good fight. I just wish we had more of that. We see a sequence inside Shoto's head with him saying that he always thought he was alone in existence because there's blood in his past, but after a while he realized that it wasn't the case, that everyone was much closer than he imagined. We see a panel of many of the students facing him and many moments they experience together as Shoto concentrates all his power and remembers Mount Lady's advice during the interview training. Dude, what are these death flags? He propels himself forward and stops right next to Dabi, saying that it's not possible to change the course of your life, no matter how difficult it may be, then please stop. The next page is a huge sphere of light, Shoto's new technique. He calls it the Great Frozen Tidal Bore, and it is strong enough to freeze all the buildings and the trees. What? On the last page, we see two panels showing Shoto and Toya as a child both crying, while in the present, two are motionless. Did he just freeze? Did he freeze? Holy shit, I thought that was fire. Dude, that's ice. Did he just freeze them both? Dude, Todoroki just froze everything. The Great Frozen Tidal Bore, and he's strong enough to freeze all the buildings and trees in the vicinity. On the last page, we see the two panels showing Shoto and Toya as a child, both crying, while in the present, the two are motionless. Dude, did Todoroki just die? There's no way. What? What just happened? Dude, what? Ayo? The flashback to them as a child, only to them hold on to each other in the present. No, there's no way. There's no way Horikoshi would kill Shoto. There's no way. I think he's gonna save Dabi. Because, I mean, the first panel said that Dabi's a reflection of the Todoroki family sin. Dude, what just happened? What? Excuse me? Did Todoroki just die? What? Yo, I'm trying to figure this shit out. I mean, what? This is my first time reading it. I don't fucking know. Dude, this chapter is gonna be insane. I highly doubt he's dead. I mean, they're both motionless. I'm assuming they both got knocked out or, like, I guess frozen in place. But dude, even like, holy fuck, dude, Todoroki just froze everything. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Did you enjoy My Hero Academia chapter 352? 52? I believe it's 352, right? Read MHA.com. Yeah, 352 spoiler leaks and previews. I'll be back next week or on Friday for a review. See you then. Peace.